Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
So maybe you've gone through this, or maybe you're going through it right now, and that is sensing like you just don't feel close to God. And you wonder if, am I just praying to the wall here or just thin air when I do pray? Like, what's going on? I had someone suggest this to me, and then I've read several authors talk about this too, that there might be an element of a relationship with God where he does that on purpose. So it's not necessarily our fault or anything. Yeah. But it's like, okay, I now want you to come seek me in a different way. Like there's almost a hide and seek element to it. I hate to put it that way, but I don't know how else to, where it's like, I want to see you. We even do that in human relationships. Yeah. Like, will you seek me out in a different way? Because I'd like to take you to a new level in our relationship or something like that. I think there may be, again, something to it. This is fun for gatherings with the old youth group or something. They're would you rather questions for the Bible. Oh. Would you rather, like, I'm just looking at him.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the super strength of Samson or the wisdom of Solomon?
Oh.
I'd like the wisdom of Solomon.
Okay. Well, that's the right answer.
How about you?
Clearly.
Is it?
Yes. Okay. Let's take the biblical.
Well, I
yeah.
meant it. But also, it does sound cool. Would you rather be carried to heaven in a chariot of fire or have God add 15 years to your life?
Oh, chariot.
Me too.
1,000%.
Absolutely, because everybody gets to see it.
Yeah.
And like, you know what?
I guess he was on the right track.
Yeah, we picked on him.
But look at that.
Now he's in a chariot in the sky. I think we're pretty much ready for Christmas.
Okay.
I got one thing checked off. It's actually one of my only things.
Okay, what is?
To get fake antlers for the dog. So I took her to the pet store.
Because you got to get them fitted.
Yeah, you want to get the right size.
Right.
It's $5.
She doesn't like that, though, from what I remember. She seemed pretty embarrassed.
It doesn't matter.
I came to, okay, you don't care.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And again, she puts us through enough that for once you can pay off.
Yes, and be cute with these antlers.
Just wear the antlers. After all the barking.
Did you get her little bells? I remember one time.
Oh, we got those too, yeah.
Did you? I remember you got her bells one time, and there was another dog that was barking outside of your patio. And she went to confront that dog, but it was embarrassing to her, and you saw it because you heard jingle, jingle, jingle,
yeah,
jingle,
she's
jingle,
jingling out to confront the dog. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah, I could tell she's like, I'm not intimidating.
I'm not a joke.
Can't do anything. Says here that most of us do 5 good deeds a month. They did a survey.
Okay, 5.
5, like holding a door open for a stranger.
That's a good deed. Yeah. Okay.
The
bar's a little low here.
I don't know. You waved back. Ooh.
There's 2.
You're one of those good people. It's just kind of funny because I know we can keep track of this sort of stuff, and I know that's our tendency as humans. We're like, I did good things, and then that wasn't good, and then
everything's
we keep
a scoreboard. Yeah.
It's too bad because what can happen is when you're doing the scoreboard thing, you can use it to actually avoid God. He wants to personally know us. I know we love scoreboards and analytics and statistics and all that sort of stuff too, and good, bad, and keeping a running tally, but he wants a relationship with us. True story. Not a fascinating story, but a story that's true. Got some cashews yesterday at the store.
Uh-huh.
Like, what in the world? Those are the most expensive things.
They are really, yes, they are. That's very true.
And so I was thinking of a comedic riff on, like, I don't know what it was going to be. It was going to be really funny,
so you
though,
don't have it,
about how expensive. But I actually Googled, why are cashews so expensive?
Uh-huh.
And it turns out they're incredibly labor-intensive, dangerous to process because of the cashew nut is encased in a shell with caustic toxic oils that can cause burns, require special handling to remove the husk.
So there's no real punchline there.
No, honestly, I went from like
wild.
It was a complaint to
these are pretty cheap.
Yeah, honestly, like wow, these are really good, and a lot of work had to go into that. Yeah, it's a small container. I came home with of cashews.
Yeah.
And I told Carolyn, like, how much do you think this was? She's like, probably about 22, and it was 15.
Yeah,
So
they're very
that wasn't
expensive.
the effect I was going for.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But it has sea salt.
Uh-huh.
Are you tired of land salt? Be honest.
I don't know that I even know the difference. I just
And why
know.
are we? That's what I was wondering.
Okay, I got it.
Why is everything sea salt?
Oh.
Like we're so tired of terrestrial salt.
And is it sea salt? We don't know, do we?
No, we don't.
No.
We
Guys
don't.
just out there making
You
stuff up.
Yeah, prove it. Prove it. It is pretty human to struggle with jealousy. I think we can do it real early on in our lives. I know I did. One of the first things I remember is being jealous of my brother. That lasted about 18 years. I do. I struggle with that. You know, if you do struggle with it, one of the genius things about the way of Jesus is he tells us to pray for our enemies. And in some way, the person you're jealous of is an enemy, in a sense. Like you're not easily rooting for them. But when you pray for someone you're jealous of, I'm telling you, it helps you grow up so fast. I mean, you want a quick ticket to growing up. Pray for people with whom you struggle with envy and jealousy, because God will turn your heart in real time for them, which helps you be content. I mean, in real time, very quickly, but it seems like the last thing you want to do, but you want to do it. Hey, this is Brant. And have you ever thought about what banks are doing with your money? Honestly, I hadn't thought much about it until somebody pointed it out. Your money's not just sitting there. They use it to do stuff they want to do, whatever it is they want to do. And this is why I'm actually excited to put my money to work at something called America's Christian Credit Union. You can get all the conveniences of your bank, like loans, saving, checking, debit cards, all that. But America's Christian Credit Union is a nonprofit that puts our money to use for good stuff. Stuff I like. You might say, what kind of stuff? I'll tell you, they helped fund more than 2,000 adoptions so far. They work with more than 1,200 ministries. They help churches and schools with loans. They support centers for women in crisis. I like that, and I think you will too. Been really happy with them. So talk to them. Even if you need a car loan or something, they're great to work with, and they do all this stuff. America's Christian Credit Union. They have a special deal going too. If you go to americaschristiancu.com/Brant. Again, americaschristiancu.com/BRANT. So the guy who did the free solo up El Capitan, up this cliff thing at Yosemite, they made a movie out of this guy. And they said that his brain was different from other people's, that it just didn't have the same fear map in his brain that other people have.
So that's how he was able to accomplish that.
Yeah. And he's like, you know what? I studied that wall for 7 years before I even climbed it. And then I climbed it with all sorts of ropes, and I climbed it, and I studied it. And he said I was very scared of it. But what happens is you have an effect on your brain too. So he doesn't like the fact that you're just like, oh, you do that because you're naturally you got like, no, we have an effect on our brain. And this is true. Like over time, we can think about things and do things that have an effect on who we are becoming. And I keep saying this with regard to being a disciple of Jesus, being an apprentice of Jesus. You learn his ways and you put him into action. You become a different person where it becomes more natural to react to things in a way that's more like Jesus. It just becomes more you. Since Christmas season is upon us, there's more games playing in our household.
Okay. Love that.
Been playing a lot of Hungry Hippos. And
oh my goodness.
I got legit beat by a 3-year-old girl.
Oh, she probably crushed you.
It was legit.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure. She's smart. I love that. And you don't hold back.
No, because I was trying.
Yes, I've seen you beat my nieces quite a few times.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
I think my hippo was damaged. I'll be honest with you.
No, get out of here.
I think there was. I don't know exactly. I don't think I lose straight up unless there's something wrong with my hippo. We have breaking animal news. I cover animal news when they're doing stuff.
Sure.
And this animal is a parrot who was arrested. This happened November 16th, Seoul, South Korea.
Okay.
The police, I don't know if they think they're being funny or something, but they arrested him for drinking coffee outside a coffee shop. I guess he just landed and started drinking coffee.
Well, okay.
I don't.
You think the arrest was unwarranted?
Oh, yeah, I did. There, you said it. And putting him up against a little, like, mugshot thing.
And turn his face sideways and then straight on.
I don't think that was necessary. So you're going back to the gym now?
I am, yeah. Since my surgery, I hadn't been. And so I have been going, and I'm working with a trainer, which I was doing before.
Yeah, get back in the habit.
Yeah, that's the hard part. It's not even the working out. It's telling myself, this is the person that you are. It's who you've always been. You get up early in the morning, and you go. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But man, you've been talking about like just doing the thing and becoming that person. And that's what I have to keep telling myself.
Yeah.
Get up and go.
Well, that's just it. So at first, a lot of things are hard and they get easier.
Yes.
And people don't think that about the Christian life.
No, they don't.
But they should.
Yeah.
Forgiving people becomes more natural. It becomes a posture, way of life. Interacting with God becomes a posture, way of life. At first, it's like, okay, I got to do this thing. But after a while, you just start to react naturally. You don't have to think every single time. Just like in the morning, you don't have to think, do I really want to exercise? No, I'm already out the door. I'm on my way. Okay, big announcement. That drum roll, fanfare, all that sort of stuff. New podcast being launched. It's free, and I hope it's helpful to you. And it's born out of what it's like. How do I live this way? It's a discipleship thing, but we're calling it the Living Unoffended podcast. It's just me. I'll be doing a monologue most of the time, but just talking about how to encourage you about how to live without anger and anxiety, and how to follow Jesus. But reminders about how to actually do this thing, live it out.
I was very excited when you told me about it.
Good, thank you. Yeah. So I think it'd be helpful. I think the idea is, are we doing it like once a week on Mondays or something like that?
That is the goal, yes. Okay. How do you feel about that?
Fine.
You've already done a bulk of them.
Yeah, I've done a bunch. I've got a bunch more ideas.
Good.
And they won't be super long, maybe 15 minutes or so, sometimes shorter, sometimes a little bit longer, but all just to encourage you about living in this culture at this time and pursuing Jesus.
And just so you know, with what we've done behind the scenes is sort of expand the podcast platform that we have, meaning we can accommodate more content. And instead of just kind of trying to shove it all into this oddcast feed.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that can live over there. That can live. Just in case you're thinking, what's with all these different little offshoots? It's because it's like, oh, that works on its own over there as that. And we want to be able, the more I think, the older we get, maybe, hopefully, and the wiser, hopefully, there's other things that we say, hey, we can say this or we can do this.
I think that's it. And also, so this, I can record anytime too. So I thought that'd be fun. So even if you're not here, that's why it's just me on this.
Yeah.
But, you know, hopefully it's still good and
of course
helpful and all that sort of stuff. But I like the idea of being able to, maybe you pop it in on the way to school or work.
Yeah.
And in addition to this podcast, but here's something specifically about how to live this thing out. And it's encouraging to you. So each time it'll be ramping on that theme.
And then wherever you get your podcast stuff, you can go there, find this podcast. The graphic looks a lot like Unoffendable. So when you see it, you'll know that it's that.
It says Living Unoffended.
Yes, Living Unoffended. And we'll put it in the show notes as well. Just go over there and click and subscribe. And then that will download just like this does, hopefully, to your podcast feed.
Thanks for liking and subscribing to this one, too, if you haven't.
Yeah. It helps a lot.
It does.
We don't know how.
We don't either. We don't understand it, but
no,
we know everybody else
we
says
know
do
we're
it.
supposed to tell you that because...
What you're supposed to do. You have a podcast. Smash the buttons.
Smash the button on the side of the whatever.
We need it for our own self-esteem. Please smash all the buttons.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.